the singing chef. That we make you sing and your taste buds wet. All we want for you to see is how we living in a blessed country. Yeah. Hello, how are you guys doing? Welcome to the Singing Chef Show here live from Georgetown, Guyana, South America. Oh yeah. Okay, and I'm Eon John, your singing chef, and I'm going to take you through a wonderful recipe that we have here today, which is going to be saltfish and CALALOO dumplings. Basically, I'm going to make the dough in this boiling thing that you see here. And then we are going to have, this is the saltfish, that's the CALALOO, and we got some red peppers there and some, green spices, that's good for Guyana. And we got, some onions and a little bit of salt, and also some lovely blue cheese mixed with mozzarella cheese. So what we're gonna do is just gonna kind of put it together. But Guyanese love our saltfish and we love our CALALOO, and this is like a different way of like approaching it and doing some kind of exciting stuff. You can do this for parties, you can do this for all sorts of things. Right, so let's get going. First, what we want to do is we want to put our oil. We got some oil here. We want to put some oil in that water. All right, just mix it around. We'll put some salt in the water. In the water. They say make sure it dissolves. And then we are going to, it's not dissolve, oh my gosh. Pink Himalayan salt, I'm telling you, it's special. Anyway, right now we're gonna put a flour in this water. Guys, not because this is completely strange and bizarre, that it's difficult. It's so not. In fact, this is like much easier than even like, making regular bread. Seriously. Because all you're doing is putting it into the water. And you let it do its thing. It's all got to get absorbed. Okay. Let me turn it off, actually. Don't need it boiling anymore. The water is boiled already. Let's put more in. All right. Okay. And let's get this. And I'm gonna add a little bit more flour. You're gonna see it kind of goes back. Show you. Whew. A bit more flour. I know it seems kind of mad, but it will work. Okay. Okay. You see how it's coming together? Look. It gets absorbed. And we're just gonna keep going. Yep. Right, and what we do is we're going to bring this all together. There's one thing, and you're going to see it will come together. And then if you find that it's being a bit stubborn, add just tiny little bit of flour at a time. See? Yeah, there you go. I could feel it. Look at that. It's like even wonderful just to look at. See how it's going away from the sides and it's all coming together? That's your dough. Sugar dumpling. Okay, here we go. Okay, this is not a sugar dumpling. This is just a dumpling. Well, we gotta kind of work. I'm working the heat out of it a little bit, and then it's almost ready to start making the dumplings. Yeah, there we go. And I just move that out to the way so you can actually see what I'm doing. Alright. Just fold it in on itself. Yes. Okay. Remember, this has already got oil and salt in it, so it'll turn out to be just a lovely consistency. I'm gonna add a bit more oil to it. Yes, that's what I want. Here we go. 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 Yes, that's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I need. Right, so it sticks really well together. That's the consistency that we want. Okay. Okay. Yep. Still needs a bit more flour though. But it's going good. Let's just go for it. For this row, I need to be finished. Here we go. Lovely. Okay. So I'm going to do is I'm going to pick this up. Alright. Alright. Boop. Boop. It's a lot finer than that. So what we're going to do now, break that up even more. Yep. Yeah, so get them, they're about even. Doesn't really matter. Yeah. Right. There's little balls. It's sticky, some of them. We have our flour here. I'm gonna just throw some in the bowl. I'm gonna keep this well oiled. Alright. Alright. What we're gonna do is give ourselves nice little patties like this. That's my little patties, right? Beautiful. So we want them to be about this size. Okay? And then I'll show you what we're going to do with them in just a little while. Okay, got one dumpling there. Okay, and then another one. Just put a little bit of the stuff in at a time, okay? There we go. Number 2. Okay. Okay. Let's do 3. There. Go. And just do what I'm doing. You just put the stuff at like one end of it. Fold the other side over. It's that simple. That's 4.
Yeah. Welcome to the world of the singing chef. We gonna make you sing and your taste goes well. From the Pomeranian River to the East Coast, from East to the Eastern Shore to Georgetown City. Akawini, Wakapo to the hinterlands, from the Correntino River to Linden Town.
What I'm gonna do is just seal up the, oops, not too hard like I just did. Just kind of seal up the ends, right? And then cut it off. So it's neat. There you go. So you just seal up the ends, right? And just go around. And just cut it off like that. Right? So you just cut them off like that. Okay. So these are ready to go in. 1, 2, 3. Right, so just cut them off at the end. Wonderful. Okay, we have it happening here. Let's cut this off. So it's got a nice end. Wonderful. Look at that. Ooh, a little bit of little breaky wakey. Don't worry about that. Just stick some on the top. When that fries, it should be okay. Yes. And here we go. Come off in the end. Yeah. We have, wow. That's pretty good. Okay, let's see if we can squeeze this last one in here. Because we know we all deserve it. Okay. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Now, if these do us the favor of actually sticking together, they are. Okay, great. And then we let those cook, and then we're just gonna make a bit more for it to go in there. Yep. Make a few more. Oh. That works really well. Surprisingly well, actually. So, there we go. Now we'll just check up on those ones. On this one, last but not least, Wow. That is pretty cool, I must say. It takes a lot to impress me, but that is really cool. Lovely. Excellent. That is wonderful. They look really lovely as well. Okay. Let me get these ones ready. And those ones will be ready to go in after we take those ones out. Smashing. Great. Let's see if we can save that one. Might be able to. Almost. Lovely. Perfect. It really gets quite firm, though. I'm like very impressed. You won't believe that you actually did all this in a stovetop pan. Looks like you baked them or something. These ones are almost ready. Yep, that looks good.
Yeah. Welcome to the world of the singing chef. We gonna make you sing and you taste buds well. From the Pomeranian River to East Coast, my beast to the eastbound shore to Georgetown City. I can win you what I to the hinterlands from the Quarantino River to Linden Town.
Oh, hello guys, here now we've got our saltfish and callaloo fritters, and they look really amazing. And we've got this thing called tzatziki, which is basically just mint and yogurt mixed together, and it's just, and sometimes people add garlic. You don't need to. This is really, really good because it's a kind of like a Turkish style kind of dough that we use, and you saw how we did it in the show. And the filling is just basically saltfish, mainly saltfish and callaloo. And I just had some a bit earlier, but we're gonna have Miss Jessica come here and taste it, because remember, self-praise is no recommendation.
Absolutely not. That's my job. That's what I'm here to do.
That's right.
Great. Hi everybody. So this is a very, very wonderful thing. I've never even heard about this. I don't believe it existed before yesterday when the singing chef invented it. So what we've got, he said this is what we call Mediterranean food, which is basically from like Lebanese.
Yeah,
influence.
Lebanese, Greek.
But this is a Guyanese twist. You know, we always love to twist things up. So, into the yogurt, which is mint, yogurt, a little bit of salt, and a little bit of cucumber I put in there.
Yeah.
Crunchy.
It's nice dough, isn't it? Lovely feeling. Yeah.
Crunchy, lovely.
Really crunchy on the outside and really soft on the inside. And then you get all that saltfish and callaloo and peppers and the onions and the wonderful things that we put in there.
Oh.
It's so subtle, but it's very tasty.
This would be a great, really nice little snack, you know, on a buffet table, or a nice little drink, you know, like cutters with a few drinks.
Yeah, with a few
really
drinks.
Nice.
And it doesn't take, and also you can prepare this way ahead of time. You do loads of them. And it's something you don't really get sick of eating. It's a really lovely bite.
Very Moorish.
Yeah, very, very Moorish. And that doesn't have anything to do with Morocco. Anyway, very nice.
Very, very great. That's
okay.
Lovely.
Well, thank you guys for tuning in again,
Yeah.
and thank you to TBN for all the wonderful support and for making this all sort of happen, and also the crew. Everybody knows who they are. Also, you guys, we have our Singing Chef Adventure tours that we do. We've got the 7 Curry tours,
Taste of Freedom
Taste
tour.
of Freedom tour,
One Cent Magenta tour, and Dinner in the Secret Garden.
Dinner in the Secret Garden.
All
You can-
available. If you look at it on Facebook.
Yeah,
Singing Chef.
or you can simply get in touch with us in 695-9065. And we would love to see you, and thank you guys for tuning in, and it's been
And
wonderful.
thank you for all your comments. It's been very enjoyable.
Yes.
Getting to know you a little bit, our audience. So, hi Sandy. Quite dialogue.
Yeah.
And all the rest of you. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
All right, bye. Okay. Okay, this song's called Angels and Devils.
Angels and devils never came from the sky. They know just who you are. First you gotta wonder why. One way to learn is to understand. Oh angel, there's a devil in your man. Oh angel, there's a devil in your man. Ain't just a devil, they say, mean me harm. It's when the devil jump back and he said, "Oh snap!" But I'm just here to keep you warm. Don't you understand, man? You can't clap with just one hand. Oh angel, there's a devil in your man. Oh angel, there's a devil in your man. Oh angel, who told you that
Angels and devils. God, you guys couldn't hear that, could you? You couldn't hear that, did you? Yeah.
So welcome to the world of the singing chef. Let me make you sing and your taste buds wet. All we want for you to see is how we living in a blessed country. Yeah.
It is day 2 of my 3-day Caribbean Airlines Guyana Tourism Authority familiarization tour of Guyana. Today, our group, which includes journalists and other media personalities and travel agents from the Caribbean, feeds West Indian manatees in the morning and dines with a singing chef at night. We begin at the Guyana National Park where we are feeding manatees. West Indian manatees are large, fully aquatic, herbivorous marine mammals that are known as sea cows in some places. In Guyana, they are a protected species. However, manatees are very friendly animals that will swim up to boats that are idle in the water. This sometimes results in injuries from the boat's propellers, and these injuries could become infected and lead to the animal's death. The manatees that are rescued are brought to this park where they are cared for. There were 10 manatees in the pond when we visited in October. Our visit to the park was part of a walking tour of Georgetown, Guyana's capital. The city is a typical bustling Caribbean capital. Georgetown is distinguished by its many colonial-style, well-preserved wooden buildings. The jewel is the 43.5 meters, 143 feet tall St. George's Cathedral, which was consecrated on November 8, 1894. The building, except its foundation, is made entirely of wood and is among the tallest wooden churches in the world. But there is another equally impressive, it may be less well-known wooden building in Georgetown.
Well, the local name, they call it a benab. This is a benab. But it translates, as I said, Yumanayana translates to the meeting place. It was built by the Waiwais. Greenheart poles, 55 feet in height, truly palms, leaves, laid in a double layer coming down. And it never really leaks.
It is not the first time that I've visited Yumanayana, but I'm always amazed at its intricacies and the skills of the artisans that built it.
The Amerindians are very talented people. They utilize everything within the jungle to do something. All the trees you can use for some trees, they use for medicinal purposes. Some use them for building materials. Some are used for making furniture and tons of other stuff. But they can teach you so much.
Outside the building, another testimony to the talent of Guyana's first people. It is somewhat of a shame that this totem pole, with its majestic crown of a harpy eagle, is yet to be erected. However, in the years since the masterpiece has been awaiting erection, termites have begun to show what they can do with the carving tools that nature gave to them. Another interesting sight in Georgetown is the statue of a not so regally looking Queen Victoria. There are various versions of the story about how she suffered an amputated arm, chipped nose, and broken scepter in this peaceful Caribbean nation. Stabroek Market, once described as a bizarre bazaar, is also an interesting stop.
We're just going to do a couple of songs. It don't matter, you can continue talking, it's alright.
However, the highlight of day 2 of my tour of Guyana was a visit to this quaint restaurant operated by singing chef Ian John.
Welcome to the world of the singing chef. That we make you sing and your taste buds wet. From the Pomeroon River to East Coast Barbies, the East Bank Shore to George.
Ian is the son of Yvonne John, who was a celebrity chef in the United States. And since moving back to Guyana, Ian has rediscovered the natural flavors of locally grown herbs and spices, which he incorporates into his meals.
We got some of the most healthy plants and herbs and all this kind of stuff. Guyana was voted 4th best in the world by the World Health Organization for food, actually all basic food that we eat, which we beat a lot of different countries, and even we were surprised by that. But a lot of Guyanese don't want to eat a lot of the stuff that their grandmother been putting the coconut oil on the skin, you know, making them cook and fry with coconut oil because it's actually much better for your cholesterol and all this kind of stuff, right? I just want you to go through and literally taste everything, and if you really like it, go ahead and eat more. But remember, you got 4 courses coming, right?
With dinner over, Ian picked up his guitar.
I'm sitting in the water. We just a bait for your daughter. Make her dry up my skin till a nice and sweet smelling.
A song about wooing a woman on the banks of the river. And then, a song about a struggle that I experience almost daily.
I really hate it when I get up in the morning and I'm feeling fresh. Then rotten mosquitoes just come and bite up my flesh. And I'm wondering what's so special about me. I just kill every mosquito that I see. Oh yes, they bite up my ears, bite up my hand. Them little mosquitoes, they don't work so once. I'm a mosquito ninja. I'm an insect killer. I put on my football socks and I go slap, slap, slap.
As day 2 of my 3-day visit to Guyana ended, I was yet to experience that soothing waterfall. But Ian's song would ensure that I did not forget my insect spray the next day when we set off for Kaitra and Orindu. Kenton Chance, Eyewitness News, Georgetown, Guyana.
So welcome to the world of the singing chef. Let me make you sing and your taste buds wet. All we want for you to see is how we living in a blessed country.